The first thing you should be looking at when we're beginning this GD3 project is your instructions sheet. So you should be able to open that up in the Dropbox. You go into the Dropbox, go into the Dropbox folder that says GD3, and in there you should be able to find your instructions sheet. So once you have that open, you'll be able to see everything that has to do with this particular project. What I want you to always pay attention most to is this part down here where it says specifications checklist. This is going to give you all of the things that you need to make sure that you get your best grade. So you have to pay attention to this throughout all of the time that you're making your project. So make sure that you're reading these, that you're making sure that the size is correct. This is going to give you your specifications and all of that, and we've done this before, so you should know how to do it by now. You have to create 4 different ads that include images and text with the colors that are used in your particular ad. So I'll explain that a little bit later, a little bit more. You must use the color combinations that we talked about in class, which is complementary colors, analogous colors, triad colors. Your 4th ad will be your favorite color plus black. So let's get started. Also, you should know that you're going to be naming this GD3 last name and first name. And then, of course, every time we finish our projects, we're going to give a reflection statement. Let me just take this out of the way now that we know what our specifications are. Actually, I'll just put it aside here. Bring it down. Here's an example of an ad that I created, one of my 4 that I created. So the first thing you should do is just create a file for yourself. We're going to go to File and Photoshop. Make sure that you have Photoshop up here at the top, and we're going to go File, New, and make sure that we start to name this correctly by going with GD3, last name, first name. We want the size to be the size of a regular paper. Let's start out with that. So we're going to go with over here where it says preset and just select US paper. The only thing I want you to change here is change this to 150. And then with the color mode, if you remember in the instructions sheet told you that it needed to be a color mode of CMYK. So it tells you right here. And the resolution is 150 dpi. See? So we're here making sure that we have the correct size. Click OK. And we have our project size. Now the next thing you want to do is you want to go ahead and go to File, Save As. And we're going to find a folder. So here's what I really want to explain to you in this video is how to organize your work. I'm going to cancel this for now. I went to my desktop. And on my desktop, I decided to make a folder for myself for this project. So if you go to your desktop, this area right here on your computer, you click on your desktop and you go to File, New Folder, and that's going to give you a new folder on your desktop, and you're going to name it whatever you want, but I happen to name mine GD3 Martinez, okay? And that's going to be a folder where I'm going to keep all of my stuff for this particular project. So I just did that again just to show you how to do it, but I already had one already in here. In that folder, I already have 4 pictures that I'm going to be using for my ads. I decided to go with the Chevy Camaro. And in there, I'm also going to be saving my project. So let's go back to Photoshop so we can save this file that you just created. So you go to File, Save As. And on my desktop, I'm going to find that folder that I created, and I'm going to save my project file